If you're seeing this video, then this message is for you. This is a planetary parade intuitive reading by yours truly, Midnight Metaphysics. So February the 28th, which is Saturday, Saturn's day, we're going to have 6 planets that are going to line up in what people in the scientific community, and perhaps even the meditative community, is calling a planetary parade. Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mercury, Uranus, and Neptune will all be lined up in our point of view as a straight line. Now, they'll be in the sky in a gentle arc along the ecliptic, giving us a line of sight effect. And this is going to be best viewed right after sunset, like an hour or so after sunset, depending on where you are around the world. Now, there are going to be 4 planets that are going to be bright and 2 that are going to be faint. Of course, Uranus and Neptune, since they are further away from Earth, will be kind of faint. But Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and Mercury will be bright enough to see with the naked eye. So I encourage everybody to make plans to step outside right at dusk or right after dusk tomorrow, Saturday, or today, depending on where you are, to see this beautiful planetary parade. So we're going to see what sort of energy intuitively is going to be surrounding the planetary parade for February the 28th. And of course, this is right at the kickstart of our wonderful first Mercury retrograde of the year. So let's see what the messages want to tell us. What our spirit guides, what the universe wants to say to the collective. Any messages about the energy coming in, about how we should utilize the energy, or about what most of us, or some of us, or a select few of us are going to feel. This is a collective reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. You can take what applies and leave the rest, or it may not resonate with you at all. But I hope that it does, because it is my job and my pleasure to offer counsel and guidance to my fellow man, my fellow humans on the planet. Whoa. Shooting right on out. Okie dokie. What is going on with the marriage card? Knight of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So everybody wants to come together. There seems to be some love in the air for the collective. This is great. If you don't have anyone in your life, maybe you are contemplating or wanting this energy, then we go straight to the Knight, and you can see the Knight is running towards the 4 of Wands. And of course, on the spring equinox, which is going to be the actual new year, we will officially be fully in our horse energy. It really kind of started on the Chinese New Year, which was this month, but it'll be in full swing by the time spring equinox gets here. But it looks like this energy is going to be coming through strong on tomorrow's portal. I didn't even finish shuffling. Those cards can be flying out. Let's see what else the universe or our collective spirit guides want to say to us as a collective consciousness. That I want to fall out too. King of Cups. Let's see what else is there. So let love in. Okay, let it in. And if it's coming quick, Let it come quick. Don't think about it too much. Don't mull over it. Don't overthink it. Get out of your air. Get out of your air. Get out of your head. And allow this King of Cups energy, this King of Cups energy, to come in and take care of you. What else? That one almost flipped, so I'll set it to the side. That one did flip, so we'll take that. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. So a lot of us are working our asses off right now. We are seriously working hard to get off the ground whatever financial stability or whatever business or whatever job, or we're taking our careers very seriously. We're taking our money very seriously, and we're looking to increase our abundance. I feel like everybody is kind of already going through that, but the collective consciousness spirit guides want us to know that they see us. They see us working our asses off, and by the looks of it, he's looking away from this king. A lot of us are putting love on the back burner and turning inward towards our coin. But the harder we work, the more the coin is gonna fucking run away. You see how this Knight is facing away from this 8? To me, that says that the harder that you try to force whatever this venture is, whoever this message is for, you're working extremely hard. You are so freaking serious about realizing this dream that you have, putting forth the effort in order for this abundance to be swiftly coming in, or in order for you to be fruitful. But the harder that you work, the harder it is going to be to chase. You're going to be chasing. Yeah, you're going to be chasing. You're going to be chasing the money instead of letting the money chase you, or chasing the money instead of letting it energetically attract. This King of Cups looks tired. Do you see his face? He's so fucking tired of loving on things, loving on his kingdom, loving on his community. His cup, his hand looks like it's about to fall asleep, or it's about to be paralyzed because it's huge. He got a big ass cup. And for me, this is saying that maybe we need to not take a break from love, but just rest. Maybe we should rest. Maybe we should release some of the tension that is so important for us in finding our person, finding our, or could this 4 of Wands could be the love for your career, the love for your abundance, whatever it is that you're working on to bring abundance in. Less is more. Now is the time to rest and get out of our heads. Yeah. All right. Got the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Let's pull 2 more, and then we'll pull some clarifiers. 2 more cards, please. Whoop! And we got our 2. My goodness. Yeah, 10 of Swords, and the Empress was upside down. I don't even pull reversals. Huh. So we got the Empress in reverse, and we got the 10 of Swords. You can't do it on your own. I don't know who needs to hear that, but sorry. Doing it on your own is going to fucking kill you. This is a 10-year. We don't want the 10 of Swords. We don't want that 10. Okay? That's not the 10 we want. And working hard at whatever it is you're trying to draw in it looks like it's ass backwards. Now, traditionally in the tarot, if you're going from the 8 to the 9, that means you're making headway. And that may be true for some of you. But for the majority of the collective who this message is for, it's telling me that you're trying to get your coin, but your coin is running away because maybe you're trying to do it alone. And I don't think you're supposed to be doing it alone. I think the reason this 4 of Wands card also came out in the beginning, because we need to be marrying our community. Our community is actually chasing us. There may be some of us who your community has literally just showed up out the blue, and they are supporting you tirelessly with love and with conviction. And if you're working hard on trying to manifest or figure out what this next step is going to be, or if you already have something that you're working towards and you're working hard for it, it is not the time to do it alone. Clearly this year, or this energy, this convergence energy, is bringing in love and trying to dead the individualism that we have all become accustomed to through this outward vain sort of worship that social media has brought upon us. It is time for that shit to be dead, and it is time for community to come in. So let's clarify. I'm going to use these same cards. Can you give me some clarification for the 4 of Wands, please? I really want to clarify this Empress that is in reverse, but we'll do the 4 of Wands. We'll go one at a time here and see what messages come out. Oh, let's do one more for the Vitruvian man. 5. The 5. All right. What do you have for the 4 of Wands? Okay. 6 of Cups. Could be friends from your past. It could be a past love. It could be something from your past that you have re-fallen in love with. That you have this clarity on, right? But not an air clarity. It's not a clarity in the sword energy. It is a clarity of the heart, a clarity of love. You're going back to what you love. Ooh, that's yummy. Let's get one more. Oh, Jesus. I said 1 and not 5. Judgment, Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. 2 major arcana. So yeah, the universe is calling judgment on some people. Calling judgment and sending in the cavalry. The Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles is not the Emperor's counterpart. The Empress is the Emperor's counterpart. And see what I was saying, right? Since this Empress is in reverse, because she can't do it by herself, she needs her counterpart to balance out her energy. So some of you are probably going to be meeting your counterpart. This convergence is like a quickening. This Knight of Wands energy, the convergence is bringing in with this horse energy for the Chinese New Year. This 10 energy that's coming in. The universe is sending you some love expeditiously. expeditiously. And it ain't gonna be that fake shit. It's gonna be some real shit. Some real shit. Because it's time. The universe is stepping in. My queens that are working toward their coin but can't do it alone, you will be getting your counterpart. Because it's been so hard, and there has not been anything that has been good enough for you, and you have been struggling almost too, like, let me see if I can, these cards are kind of reflective, so it's really kind of hard to see them clearly. It's almost too, like, hold on, let me turn this heat off. It's getting hot up in here, so let me turn off the heat. Woo! So yeah, so also what I see here is for some of you, the universe is stepping in because you are not with the partner you're supposed to be with. You're with somebody who you think is your counterpart, and they are not. They are not. They are not giving you the kind of love that you need. And you'll know if I'm talking about you if the fucking relationship is work. Like bone-breaking, back-breaking work. It's full of fire. It's full of, I don't want to say conflict, but there could be conflict. The universe is trying to bring you somebody new. Expeditiously. Bottom of the deck. And this is going to be a different type of love. The love that you need. And it's going to transform you. And it is coming fast. It's probably going to disturb you. You're going to agonize over it because you're with somebody already. For some of you, you're with somebody, but you're not with your match. You may be with someone who you consider boss energy. Whether you're a male or a female. The person that you with, you probably, maybe y'all got a business together. That's going to be hard. I ain't gonna lie. I feel for y'all if that's the case. Because this full energy that's coming in, it's a new option that's coming in quick. These horses, man, all of these knights coming out. This is some swift moving energy. But some of you, no. Ten of Cups. Knight of Swords. Death. And Nine of Swords. So do you see how this Knight of Swords is looking at this Ten of Cups? Almost like he's charging towards it. This was not supposed to be a personal reading, but I feel like this is for one person. Because there are a couple of ways this can go, all right? So the first scenario that we have is you're with someone who is not your forever person. They're amazing. They're amazing. Don't get me wrong, but they're not giving you the type of love that you need. The relationship is very hard, and I'm not saying relationships are easy, that they don't need work, but 10 of Wands work, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, at some point, things are supposed to flow, and the only flow that I see here is the flow that is not the flow that you need. So there's something new coming in. Maybe a younger person. Could be a water sign. But they are going to give you so much freaking abundant love that it is almost going to be overwhelming for you. Because it's gonna cause you to have an internal battle. It's gonna force you to die. You're gonna have to transform. You're gonna have to change the way that you think. You're gonna have to change the way that you see love. Because I think you're probably used to love being fucking hard. I think that this relationship, because this is somebody who is in a relationship. So if you're not in a relationship already, then this does not apply to you. This is somebody who is very abundant with this partner. This partner, you guys are great together monetarily, business-wise. But in the love department, there is a serious lack. And I don't know whether it's on the Queen of Pentacles part or on the Emperor's part, but somebody is not giving someone the type of love that somebody is giving. The other person, that's not how they love. It is not how they want to be loved. And it is making their life a living hell, for lack of a better word. Sorry, it is. It's making your life a living hell. And this is the 10. So this living hell is what we need to focus on. Because the other 10 is that's on the other side. That's what we want. All right. The only way that we're going to get there is through this new beginning. This new love is how we get there. And this person that you're with is probably going to give you hell because of this. And this hell that this person is going to give you is going to be like a mental, like immediately, no, oh my God, no, please don't, no, please don't. And he's going to list, or she's going to list all the reasons why we should not. But this new love that's coming in is going to give you exactly what you've been missing. You're going to have to change your perspective, and you're going to have to make a choice. And the choice that you're going to have to make is which one of these allows you to bring out your inner magic. Which one of these choices allows you? One of them, one choice is cutthroat, and the other choice is the new love. One of them breadcrumbs you, and one of them gives you a plethora of options to choose from. Choices. Maybe the one that you're with only sees things one way and wants to do it one way and has this one way of doing things and one viewpoint, my way of the highway personality. And this new person that's coming in is like, baby, whatever your flavor is, you want to choose A, B, or C. They're all fruitful because this inner fruitful, abundant energy is going to be drawn out of you because of this new love. Woo! I was not expecting to give a personal reading. Okay? But that was for somebody specific. geez, can we please get back to the collective? Let's get back to the collective for the Great Convergence of 2026. So we clarified the Four of Wands with the Six of Cups, meaning that this is going to be somebody from your past, possibly a group of people from your past, possibly you finding your way back to something that you love, possibly. Those are three options. So either you're going to have a holy union with somebody from your past, and that is going to be happening swiftly, and they are going to give you the love that you need. Or this could be something from your past that you are rediscovering about yourself, whether it be something that you used to love to do is coming back, and you're going to fall in love with it. I feel like I need more information. So let's continue. Can you give me another? Let's go to Knight of Wands. Give me one for the Knight of Wands. Did you flip or did you not? We'll take this. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so for those of you, this is not a person. This is something that you used to do. This is your actual real calling. Another 10. So we just had 3 10s so far come out in the deck. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords, which is the 7th card of the 7-card pool. And then we had the 10 of Cups. Oh, we had 4. And then we had the 10 of Wands, because that was a whole nother storyline for a specific few who needed to see this message, right? So we've had 4 10s all pop out. All pop out in the 10 year. So the universe is barking at us at this point, guys. Whatever this is that you used to do in the past, this is going to be your confirmation to do it. If you are doing something that you do not love, that's why it's going to be hard to get the money. Working hard, and the Knight of Pentacles is facing away from the 8. The money is going to run from you because you're not doing what you truly love. And whatever this is, it is something that you used to do. Maybe even when you were a child, it brought you so much joy. It was the only thing you used to always think about. You always thought about this thing. You could have possibly spoke about this thing with your friends younger in your childhood, or in your teenage years, or in your early 20s as well. I'm thinking something that, excuse me, something that you were in love with as a kid. Maybe you loved animals. Well, it's time for you to go work at a vet clinic or go to the zoo and ask them for a job. Or start a nonprofit animal rescue. I don't know. Shit. But whatever that is, that's where your true abundance is going to lie. It's going to fall into place. You're not going to have to chase the money. When you go back, you have to go back. I told this message to somebody last year. Whatever it is that you're looking for in your future, you have to turn back and look in your past. And whoever this message is for, this convergence is like, consider this the gong or the break glass in case of emergency message. If you cannot stop thinking about that thing that you loved so much from your past, that you used to do, and it brought you so much joy, it's not even like work because you love it. With all these cups, look at all these flowers. It's like the universe is telling you to give yourself your flowers and go back to what you used to love. This is what you need to be trying to do. This is what you need to be trying to seek. This is what you need to be focusing on. Because anything outside of that, like, I'm not saying don't have a regular 9 to 5 or have a regular job, but I kind of am saying that. For whoever this message is for, I kind of am saying that. You're working so hard to try to be financially stable, and it's not working out. It's not working out because you need to go back to what you love. Okay, moving on. Let's go to this Empress and this 10 of Swords, shall we? Empress and 10 of Swords, please clarify. Whew. My goodness, where'd it go? Yeah, so I guess the message, yeah. The message is the same. So there were a couple of variations in the storyline from earlier, but the message is the same. The Empress is upside down because she needs her counterpart. She needs somebody. She needs a partner. She needs maybe if it's not a love connection, then maybe it's just a friend or someone who shares the same vision. And there is going to be an option coming in, a new option. For those of you who are not in a relationship and you're alone, you're upside down. Shit is not working out. You are the opposite of self-sufficient. Things have crumbled. And I don't need the Tower card here to see that, because it has you in mental turmoil. Mental turmoil. Things are not going, they're not working out because you need to go back to what you love. Period. Let's see if there are any more messages that the collective consciousness wants to tell us for the future, moving into the rest of 2026. Any messages? Any more messages for the future into the remainder of 2026, please? One more. And okay. Alright, for the future, the rest of 2026, please. Whoa, no, that's too many. Thank you. The rest of 2026. Okay, I mean, we can't beat a dead horse anymore, you know. Two of Cups followed by the Three of Pentacles. So yes, if you're single, you're gonna fall in love. The universe is bringing you somebody. And not to say that you're not going to do the work. You going back to what you love is what's going to be doing this. The universe is not going to have to intervene because the convergence is the intervention. Yeah. The planetary parade, this lineup, is the intervention. Shit has got to change. We cannot keep doing shit the way we used to be doing it. It is time to move away from individualism and into community. So not only are we going to get love, but we're going to get our community. For those of us who are alone. If you're with somebody, please go back and reverse and see what the message was prior to this message here, because there is another message for those of you who are in a relationship. Either way, single or not, we're getting a new relationship. So that has been the convergence energy of February 28th, 2026. All tens, baby. All tens, and I think we had all nights come out too. So let's see. Let's pull one oracle card. Let's see what Ganesh wants us to know. What do you have for our beautiful collective? What do they need to hear? What advice are you going to give us? What advice do you have for us? Number one to come out. Concentration and energetic movement. We need to concentrate on water. Concentrate on... If you're feeling stagnant, then I don't know what you need to do, but you need to move your body. Put on a twerking video, or your favorite Travis Scott, or your favorite Music Soul Child, and move your feet. If you're with friends, please play music and dance, but this is going to allow us to be able to concentrate, being able to move and share communion with our brethren. For some of you, maybe getting back into dance or some sort of energy. Maybe we have some people who do a little martial arts, a little Tai Chi. It is going to increase your concentration. But focusing on the flow is what's going to help us ride the rest of this year out. Whenever you feel stuck, go have fun. Go have fun. Go have a drink. Go turn on some music in your living room and dance around. But keeping the lightness of the air is going to be essential to having a year that allows the flow of the swift horse energy to come through and grab us and take us where we need to go. All right, this has been your February 28th, 2026 Planetary Convergence intuitive reading. If you all want a personal reading, you know where to find me, Midnight Metaphysics. And it's been real. Bye. Much love to you all.